Hola amigos, Ghost here, and today we continue our campaign into Secret Wars. Despite DeeDee's and Tommy's best efforts, the Slovak Uprising was crushed in a renewed German offensive. To make things worse, Night Owl was captured and an imposter tried to trick DeeDee into giving up her location. Night Owl's fate will never be known to us. With the downfall of the uprising, DeeDee and Tommy rejoined Group Leader McIntyre's force and prepared to liberate the Balkans. Let's do this! It is time to head to the final campaign of this game, the liberation of the Balkans, Belgrade, Serbia, and Berlin, Germany, from October 1944 to April 1945. A little typo there, game, and one of many I've noticed. But yeah, this definitely is the final campaign because the war in Europe ended in May, so April/May. The last major resistance was in April, and the unconditional surrender occurred, if I remember correctly, the first week of May. So, yeah, this definitely has to be the final campaign of this game. It is time to see what DeeDee, Tommy, and Group Leader get up to in the Balkans and in Germany, and potentially see the fate of DeeDee's father. Let's do this!
Sujeska. I had promised myself that I'd never go back. The last time I was here, in June of '43, I saw brave men and women defend their homeland with ingenuity and courage, only to be massacred for their trouble. And the first thing I learned upon arrival was that Savo had been killed. Heroically, of course, but that meant so little to me at that point. Tommy and I were the last of the pilots McIntyre had recruited for his RAF Balkan squadron. Even in person, he wouldn't tell us his long-term goal. We were merely performing exercises, the sort that inevitably led to the death of one or more of the participants. I let the missions distract me from the aching I felt inside. For Tommy, McIntyre's squadron was a chance to continue his drink-fueled crusade against the so-called Third Reich. We fell into routine and slowly began to loosen up.
Return to Sujeska. Find the resistance-controlled airstrip and contact the People's Liberation Army forces to see what help you can offer them, and what help they can offer you. Objectives: reach partisan runway. And I think it'd be best to use the jet fighter because it is so overpowered. October 16th, 1944. My return to Sujeska is with mixed feelings. I no longer have to think of the Slovak National Uprising troops being hunted one by one in the Slovakian mountains. Instead, my mind replays images of the massacre I witnessed here, flying for Captain John Edwards and his report. Tommy is happier. He believes in Group Leader and his RAF Balkans project. I haven't told Tommy about the chemical weapons mentioned in Bull's letter. However, and it looks like it cuts off with 3 dots. I hope that's intentional for after the mission.
Steady as she goes, DeeDee. An old People's Liberation Army landing strip should be up ahead.
Understood. Sujeska, all those people.
Put it out of your head, girl. Watch for actors.
Tommy, enemy fighters.
Bloody hell, I'm taking flack. The resistance must have lost control of the airstrip. See if you can stop these bastards taking off.
The Focke-Wulf. Ooh, the late warfighter. I think it's I forget what it is generation-wise. What if it came from the BF 109's branch of fighters? But it's a pretty cool fighter from what I know in real life. And it's cool that we can see them. I wonder if that will be one of the new aircraft we get. Since we have a few more slots available. Jesus, that BF-109 took every shot I had. Oh, it even has the whirly effect on its nose tip. That's pretty cool. Another one down. 2 more to go.
That looks like the last of them. But they had plenty of time to radio for help. We better skedaddle. Let's split up.
That's probably wise. Be careful.
I always am.
Tommy, do you read me? I've got trouble.
I've contacted McIntyre. He's sending his RAF squadron. You stay alive, you hear? Do what you do best and bloody survive. I'm on my way.
Your time.
Oof. Gotcha. Is that more fighters, or are those the same ones from earlier? Or... I swear I counted the same amount of fighters. Yep, more of them spawn in. Because we're down to 4 now, and I bet you another one's going to spawn in any second. Yep. But if I can keep taking out more than they spawn in, we should be good.
more as saving them from me.
I just think you need to see my new friend.
Honestly, it is beautiful to see more than two friendly fighters join me in fighting the enemy.
Think that can't be fixed anymore? I'm just getting started.
I think that's enough for one day, Tommy.
And there we go. Our return to Sujeska was full of combat as we took out 10 BF-109s and 12 Fuka Wolf fighters. We gained 10 stars, and we only need 11 more for our new aircraft. And we can improve our skills. I'm gonna go with leadership because I honestly just max them out in the same way. October 16th, 1944. Tommy is in high spirits, but is as murderous as ever. He has changed so dramatically since he started drinking again. I know he drank before he became my guardian, and I know he stopped drinking at that time. I didn't know that he had such a violent, determined, vengeful side to his character. I suppose I should forgive it as another symptom of this sickening war, but the part of me that misses Night Owl also misses my old Tommy. Bomb bridges. The Nazi grip on, I'm not even going to pronounce that again, must be broken. Cripple their logistics in the region by destroying key rail routes. Take down 3 road bridges over the tracks, then protect saboteurs on the ground as they deal with the junction points. Objectives: destroy 2 road bridges. It looks like a bunch of our aircraft are recommended, and of course I'm going to use the jet fighter. October 17th, 1944. One consequence of working for Group Leader is having to deal with him again. My feelings are complicated. I suppose I have a measure of respect for him. I have seen much more of war now than I had back in the Tobruk days. And that anyone can survive as much war as Group Leader has is miraculous at least. But he is a monster too. I shall accept his orders for a time being, having no choice, but I shall try to avoid becoming a monster, simply to survive a war.
Quebec, that's good to see you. We're finally pushing back at the Hun front line. We'll prize Belgrade from his filthy claws yet. I want you to cripple their transport network. Put a dent in their supplies, you know.
Understood. Bridges, bombs, I know the drill.
Easy there, DeeDee. They'll be active, so fly safe.
I wonder if my bombs, my rockets are not strong enough for this. Or yes they are, you just need to throw enough of them to actually damage the bridge. That's funny. Another piece down, and now here comes the 2 fighters. Let's deal with them. Some more Focke-Wulfs. Nice. Also, I just love the name. I don't know why Focke-Wulf just sounds cool to me. Come on. Come on. Damn it, didn't destroy it. And I doubt my bullets will actually destroy it, so... back around again. There we go. Back around for another pass. And there we go.
Those bridges are down.
Excellent. The last bridge is a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Reinforced against aerial bombing. We've got a truck packed with explosives to sort that out.
But
Scouts tell us there's a Nazi tank platoon in the area. We need you to find and destroy it before the truck can roll out.
Alright, time to do some tank hunt. Okay. Now I wonder if it's going to be easy to spot them or incredibly difficult. Because they, from the cutscene, it looked like they were out in the open.
I'm in the area now.
Blast it! The truck's set off already, bloody amateurs! You'll need to work fast. Find those tanks before the trucks arrive.
I'll have to work fast, so 4 minutes to do. Got it. That's one down. There's the next one. Okay. Let's take a look around again. Okay. I think that's one. Yep. Alright. 3 down, 2 to go. Oh, there they are. So they weren't really hiding, it's just I had to actually see them. I missed that one entirely. Can we actually do this? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was a terrible idea. Oh! That was disgusting. Note to self. Never do that again. There we go.
That's all the tanks.
Nicely done. The truck should have a clear run to the bridge now.
Wait! German bombers! Incoming!
Damn it! They're onto us. Put those bastards down before they hit the truck.
Don't worry, I got this. Come on. Bam. Alright, hopefully no, they won't spawn from any other direction, so I can go straight for these two. And voila.
Tommy.
Red Cherry should be enjoying a nice firework display.
Now that was an explosion. The bridge is dust, Tommy.
We're trying the same trick for the rail bridge, with a bomb train.
More bombers, Tommy.
It is imperative that the train survives to reach the bridge.
I'll make quick work of those bombers. And it looks like more of them spawned in. 2 to be precise. Time to deal with them again. Come on. Come on, lock on, lock on, lock on. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah, damn it, I missed it with I was trying to do a point blank rocket. That would have been funny. And voila, there we go.
The train's on the bridge.
German logistics being crippled. Good noise. Good show, De Beck. Bloody good show.
And voila, we crippled some German logistics by taking out four train, or not four, did I say four trains? Wow, four bridges. One of them being a train bridge and the others being normal bridges. We took out two Focke-Wulfs, five Tiger tanks, four Stukas, and we took out also four Me-110s, as well as they counted the truck and the train as a kill as well. And we gained 10 stars for that. We only need one more star for the next aircraft. October 17th, 1944. We're making progress in Belgrade. I've become so used to the desperate, horrified, last-ditch type of hope that this new type, a type of hope that says we might actually win something, that the Nazis may actually be defeated and driven away. This type of hope is almost overpowering. Group leader tells us to stay calm and do our jobs, and he is right. But I feel that liberation is close. And what did you know? The next mission is called Liberation of Belgrade. Belgrade is being snatched back from the Nazis. The RAF Balkan Squadron will be leading the aerial attack. Your role will be to run interference inside the city limits. Begin by destroying key artillery positions which are preventing friendly forces from advancing. You will receive further updates as the situation changes. Objectives: eliminate enemy artillery. Alrighty then. And of course, we're gonna do the jet fighter because it's just the best thing that we have access to. And let's do this. October 20th, 1944. The Soviets have reached Belgrade, and Tommy believes that the Germans stand no chance. For my own part, I am fighting only for myself. I want to be free. I want to never ever have to kill again. The Soviets were of no help in Slovakia, and now they are the saviors of Belgrade. It makes no sense. But I will follow orders and kill who I have to kill, for myself to one day be free. And Loki, we're kind of going back in a circle because in Tobruk, all she wants to do is be free to do her smuggling stuff and her businesses, and now all she wants to do is be free of the war and the violence and the killing. So we kind of looped back in the sense in that character progression, but for different reasons. It seems like, from my understanding, which makes sense, considering how much has changed in these 3 years. But yeah.
Artillery and deal with any active fighters that you can.
Copy that. I got some rockets for them boys. And some good bullets. I missed one, but that's a-okay. Come back around. We nailed, I think, about half the targets in that one run. Just about. Time for the second run. And the flanks have been secured. Now for the middle. Voila.
Now there's a sight. Soviet tanks in Belgrade. Those bloody Nazis don't stand a chance.
Do you remember Tukla Pass, where the Russians were held captive?
This isn't the time, DeeDee. It's a different situation.
Yes, exactly. Tommy, enemy planes are coming.
DeeDee, protect those tanks. We can't lose them now.
And ironically, this won't be the last time tanks are in Belgrade. First wave down, time for the second. And now for the last two fighters, or bombers. My allies actually being competent? Holy crap. I think that's the last of them, probably. For now. Nope, third wave. Ah, all three of those missed. And now for the last at 110. Voila.
Nice work, DeeDee. Looks like the tide is turning. Half staff resistance fighters are advancing on the Parliament building. Maybe we can help. Think enough. Give the ground troops a hand and clear them out.
On my way.
That would explain why I was taking so much flak fire all of a sudden. I'm right next to the already next to the building. A lot of targets, a target-rich environment. Only one more to go. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. Nice work, teammate.
The Nazis are retreating. They're abandoning Belgrade. We should follow them all the way back to Berlin and finish the bloody lot of them. Good idea, Carter. Let's do just that. You're kidding. Hey, fellas, drinks are on me.
And with that, Belgrade has been liberated. We destroyed, well, I don't know why there's T-34s on that list, but we took out 8 of them, I guess. 15 artillery, 6 SDKFZAAs, 10 trucks, 9 Stuka, 110, or 9 110s, a bunch of Tiger tanks, I would presume, and trucks and infantry and such. We got 12 stars, and because of that, we got a new aircraft, which looks like a possible jet fighter or bomber for the British. Interessante. October 20th, 1944. It is incredible to think that we're to travel to Berlin. Group Leader clearly intends to witness the end of the war. Perhaps he intends to be as big a part of it as possible. Perhaps his goal is immortality, to be a name in the history books, as the man who ended the war. Or perhaps he is, as he says he is, a good soldier, fighting for his country, fighting for his cause. Maybe. Or he's a glory seeker. We'll see. And with that, we conclude today's chapter of our campaign into Secret Wars. I hope you all enjoyed today's chapter. I certainly did. Until next time, this is Ghost, signing out.